Picture this. It's 3 a.m. and I'm wide awake, the silence of our bedroom shattered by a faint vibration, like a heartbeat pulsing from my wife's phone. It's not the first time. For weeks, that same unknown number has lit up her screen in the dead of night, each buzz like a needle in my chest. Tonight, I can't ignore it anymore. I lean over, heart hammering, and see those digits glowing. No name, just a cold string of numbers from our city. My stomach twists. Is this the moment I discover my perfect marriage is a lie? Hey everyone, if you've ever felt that gut punch of suspicion, drop a comment below with your story, hit that like button, and subscribe for more raw confessions like this one. Trust me, this roller coaster's just getting started. I'm Ethan Carter, a 36-year-old graphic designer from Portland. My wife, Lauren, and I have been married for 9 years, together since our mid-20s. She's a freelance event planner, always juggling clients, venues, and late-night emails. We've got a 7-year-old son, Noah, who's obsessed with dinosaurs and makes our world spin. Life's been good. Date nights at our favorite Italian spot, summer camping trips, the works. But lately, something's off, like a crack in a mirror you can't unsee. It started 3 months ago. Lauren began staying out later, her phone glued to her hand. Client dinner, she'd say, flashing a tired smile before dashing out. I'd nod, kiss her goodbye, because why would I doubt her? She's always been a hustler, building her business from scratch. But then came the calls. At first, they were daytime interruptions. She'd glance at her phone, mute it, and mumble, "Telemarketer." I'd laugh, "Block them already." She'd shrug, change the subject. But telemarketers don't call at 2 a.m. They don't make her slip out of bed, pad to the living room, and whisper in hushed tones. The first time I caught it, I was half asleep. Her voice drifted through the dark. "Not now. I'll call you tomorrow. Please, keep it quiet." My eyes snapped open, but I stayed still, pretending to snore. When she crept back, I mumbled, "You okay?" She froze, then laughed softly. "Just a wrong number, Ethan. Go back to sleep." I tried to brush it off. Maybe it was work stress. Her biggest client, a hotel chain, had been demanding. But doubts crept in. She was distant, less touchy, always distracted by her phone. During Noah's soccer games, she'd be typing furiously instead of cheering. "Work stuff," she'd say when I raised an eyebrow, but her smile didn't reach her eyes. One night, after Noah was asleep, we were on the couch watching a movie. Her phone lit up, again. She locked it fast, but not before I saw unknown caller. "Who's that?" I asked, keeping my tone casual. "Oh, just spam," she said, tucking the phone under a cushion. My skin prickled. Why hide it? The next morning, while she was out meeting a client, I did something I'm not proud of. I checked her phone. Passcode was Noah's birthday. Easy. Messages were clean. Chats with her mom, her best friend Tara, work group texts. But the call log? That unknown number appeared over 30 times in 2 months. Some calls lasted minutes, others over an hour. My hands shook. Who was she talking to? I thought about confronting her, but what if I was wrong? Maybe it was family issue. Her dad's heart condition had flared up last year. But why the secrecy? My mind spiraled. Was it an affair? Someone from work? A stranger? Over the next few weeks, clues piled up. A new necklace I hadn't bought her, tucked in her jewelry box. A faint whiff of cologne on her scarf, not mine. Our intimacy? Barely there. "I'm exhausted, Ethan," she'd sigh, rolling away. I started losing sleep, replaying every late night, every dodged question. My buddy Ryan, a contractor who's been my rock since college, noticed I was off during our weekly coffee run. "Dude, you look like you're auditioning for a zombie flick," he joked, sipping his latte. I spilled a bit. "Lauren's been weird. Secret calls, late nights." He leaned back, serious. "You think she's stepping out? Talk to her, man. Don't let it fester." His words stuck. That evening, I tried. "Lauren, is everything okay? You've been distant." She was chopping veggies for dinner, knife pausing midair. Her voice was tight, eyes avoiding mine. Noah burst in, asking for help with homework, and the moment passed. But suspicion grew. I installed a tracking app on her phone. Yeah, I know, shady move. Felt like garbage doing it, but I needed answers. The app showed her at work, the gym, Noah's school, normal. Until one day, it pinged at a bar downtown when she'd texted she was at a client meeting across town. My heart sank. Liar. I drove there, parked a block away. Through the bar's window, I saw her at a booth with a guy, mid-30s, sharp suit, leaning in close. She laughed, touched his hand. My vision blurred. Was this him? The voice on the phone? I wanted to barge in, but my feet wouldn't move.
Drove home, numb. That night, she came home, all smiles. "Good day?" I asked, voice flat. "Yeah, nailed a new contract," she chirped, kissing my cheek. Lies. I couldn't eat, couldn't look at her. The breaking point came a week later. Another 3 a.m. call. She slipped out, but this time I followed, barefoot, heart pounding. Stood outside the guest room door, ear pressed against it. Her voice low. "I can't keep doing this. He's starting to notice. We need to stop." My blood roared. Stop what? I flung the door open. "Who are you talking to, Lauren?" She gasped, phone slipping from her hand. The screen was still lit, call active. A man's voice crackled. "Lauren, you okay?" "Got you there, didn't I? The truth's about to unravel, and it's not what you think. Stick around for part 2, you won't believe what's coming."
So there I was, standing in the guest room, Lauren's phone on the floor, that man's voice echoing through the dark. "Lauren, you okay?" My pulse thundered. "Who the hell is this?" I shouted, snatching the phone. Lauren lunged forward, tears streaming. "Ethan, wait, it's not what it looks like." The guy on the line hesitated, then said, "This is Dr. Miles Carter. No relation, I swear. I'm Lauren's therapist. Who's this?" Therapist? My anger stumbled. Lauren grabbed the phone, ending the call. "Ethan, please let me explain." We moved to the kitchen. Noah's still asleep upstairs, thank God. Lauren was shaking. "Dr. Carter's been helping me for months. I'm not cheating." "Then why the secret calls? The bar? That guy?" I snapped, pacing. Her face crumpled. "What guy? Ethan, you followed me?" We sat and she spilled. She'd been battling anxiety for over a year. Work stress, mom guilt, feeling like she was failing Noah. "I didn't want to worry you," she said. "You're always so steady, and I felt weak." Therapy started after a panic attack she hid from me. Dr. Carter offered late-night sessions to fit her schedule. The calls were therapy, she insisted. I wasn't sold. "And the bar? I saw you with some suit, laughing, touching his hand?" She froze. "That was Chris, my client's marketing director. It was a work meeting, Ethan. I lied about the location because I was venting about therapy. I didn't want you knowing." Venting? Plausible, but my gut screamed otherwise. "Show me the texts," I said. She unlocked her phone. Dr. Carter's messages were there. Session reminders, check-ins. "How's the breathing exercise? You're making progress." Clean. But the bar guy? Chris? No texts. "We email for work," she said, pulling up professional exchanges. Still, something felt off. We argued till sunrise. "If it's just therapy, why hide it? Why whisper at night?" I pressed. "Because I was ashamed," she cried. "I thought you'd see me as broken." I wanted to believe her, but doubt lingered. The necklace, the cologne, coincidences? I started sleeping in the guest room, claiming I needed space. Really, I was watching her phones glow through the crack in the door. Ryan came over for beers a few days later. "Therapist, huh? That's heavy," he said, scratching his beard. "But if she's hiding something else, dig deeper, protect yourself." So I did. The tracking app showed Lauren's routine. Work, therapy office, home. But one night it pinged at a hotel downtown. She'd said she was at Tara's for a girls' night. My heart sank. I called Tara. "Lauren?" She canceled, said she had a work thing. Lie number 2. I drove to the hotel, palms sweaty. Asked the front desk to call her room, no answer. Waited in the lobby, feeling like a stalker. At 11 p.m., she walked out, alone, head down. She saw me and froze. "Ethan, what are you doing here?" "What are you doing here?" I shot back. She stammered, "Client event ran late. I crashed here to avoid driving tired." Bull. We fought in the car. "You're lying, Lauren. I saw you with Chris. Now this?" She swore it was work, but her eyes darted. I pushed harder. "Is it Chris? Dr. Carter? Someone else?" She broke. "Okay, there's something I didn't tell you." My stomach dropped. Chris and we kissed. Once, at a work event. I was drunk, stressed, it meant nothing, and I ended it. "A kiss?" My world tilted again. "Just a kiss?" I growled. "Yes, I swear. That's why I've been a mess. Guilt's killing me." We sat in silence, the car's engine humming. I wanted to scream, leave, anything, but Noah's face flashed in my mind. "We're not done talking," I said. The next day, I called Dr. Carter, posing as a new client. Confirmed he was legit, no red flags.
But Chris? I dug online, found his LinkedIn, socials, married, 2 kids, a player? I emailed him, pretending to be a vendor, to gauge his vibe. His reply was professional, no hint of Lauren. But suspicion festered. Lauren tried to rebuild trust, shared her phone, quit working with Chris's company. "I'll do anything," she pleaded. Noah sensed the tension, asking, "Why's mommy sad?" We faked smiles, but it hurt. Then the real twist hit. I hired a PI, discreet guy named Paul, found through Ryan's contacts. "Give me a week," Paul said. He tailed Lauren, dug into Chris. Report came back, photos of Lauren at the hotel, not with Chris, but with Tara. Wait, what? Tara's texts confirmed, "I covered for you, hope you're okay." I confronted Lauren. "You weren't at Tara's. What's at the hotel?" She collapsed, sobbing. "It wasn't an affair. I was planning something for you. A surprise anniversary trip, booked through the hotel's event team. The late-night calls? Some were Dr. Carter, others were Tara, helping coordinate. The kiss with Chris was real, a drunken mistake, but the hotel was innocent. I lied to keep the surprise," she whispered. My head spun. Relief, but betrayal lingered. A kiss was still cheating, and the secrecy? Unforgivable. What's the truth? Is she hiding more? Part 3 will blow your mind. Drop a comment. Would you forgive her? Subscribe for the finale.
After Lauren's bombshell about the anniversary trip and admitting to the kiss with Chris, I was drowning in a mix of relief and rage. The hotel wasn't an affair, but a drunken kiss? That wasn't nothing. It was a betrayal, layered over months of lies that had fractured our trust like glass under pressure. I packed a bag and crashed at Ryan's, needing to breathe. Every night, Noah's FaceTime calls lit up my phone. "Daddy, why aren't you home? Did I do something bad?" His small voice was a knife, twisting deeper each time. Lauren's texts flooded in, apologies, pleas to talk. One stood out, raw and desperate. "Ethan, there's more I haven't told you. Not about Chris, but about me. Please come home." More? My stomach churned, half expecting another confession to shatter what was left of us. But curiosity, and Noah's teary eyes, pulled me back. I found her in the living room, surrounded by Noah's dinosaur toys, her face puffy from crying. "I've been hiding how broken I feel," she started, voice trembling. Her anxiety wasn't just work or mom guilt, it was us. "You're always buried in your designs, Ethan. I felt like a ghost in our marriage." The kiss happened at a work gala, after we'd fought about my late nights. Chris was there, offering a listening ear when I wasn't. "It was one stupid moment," she said, eyes locked on mine. I stopped it, told him never again, but the guilt, it's been eating me alive. I sat across from her, jaw tight. "Then why the lies? The hotel? Tara covering for you?" She pulled out her laptop, showing emails from the travel agent. A romantic cabin getaway for our 10th anniversary, planned for months. Tara's texts confirmed it. "Girl, Ethan's gonna love this surprise. I got your back." The hotel visits were meetings with the event team. The client event excuse was to keep me in the dark. Some late-night calls were Dr. Carter, helping her process the guilt, but others were Tara, nailing down details. "I wanted to fix us," Lauren whispered, "to remind you who we were." I wasn't ready to let it go. A kiss isn't just a mistake, Lauren, and sneaking around, that's not fixing anything. My voice cracked, betraying the hurt I'd buried. She nodded, tears spilling. "I know. I was scared you'd leave if you knew how low I'd gotten." We talked until dawn, raw and unfiltered. I checked everything, emails, texts, even called the travel agent, posing as a curious husband. It all lined up. The PI's report confirmed. No Chris, no affair, beyond that one drunken moment. But trust? It was a pile of ashes, and I didn't know if we could rebuild. The next day, I took Noah to the park, needing normalcy. He kicked a soccer ball, giggling, then stopped. "Are you and Mommy getting a divorce?" My heart stopped. He'd heard that word from a friend's parents. I knelt, hugging him tight. "No, buddy, we're just working through some grown-up stuff. We love you." His small arms around my neck were a reminder. This wasn't just about us. Ryan slung by that evening, beers in hand. "Man, a kiss sucks, but it's not the end," he said, sprawled on his couch. "You two have history. Noah, think about what you want." His words echoed as I drove home, the Portland skyline blurring through my tears. We started couples therapy with Dr. Lena, a sharp therapist who didn't let us hide.
Trust isn't a switch you flip, she said in our first session. It's built through brutal honesty. The sessions were grueling. Me unloading years of feeling like Lauren's work came first, her admitting she'd bottled her pain to seem strong. We peeled back layers, my obsession with providing, her fear of being seen as weak. The kiss wasn't the problem, it was a symptom of our drift. One session, Lauren broke down. I hated myself for that night with Chris. I kept working with him to prove I could handle it, but it made everything worse. Dr. Lena leaned in. And now, what's your commitment? Lauren looked at me, voice steady. To be honest, even when it's messy. To choose us. Suspension lingered, though. I tracked down Chris, meeting him at a coffee shop. Stay away from my wife, I said, calm but cold. He looked rattled, hands raised. It was a mistake, man. I'm sorry. My wife doesn't even know. I didn't care about his marriage. That was his mess. But his apology felt hollow, and I left wondering if Lauren had told me everything. Months rolled by. Lauren went fully open, shared her phone, her schedule. She scaled back work, took on local clients so we could have family dinners. I made changes too, cut late nights, listened instead of fixing. Noah noticed, his laughter filling the house again. One night, he dragged us to the living room for a dinosaur movie marathon, and as we snuggled under a blanket, I felt a flicker of the old us. The anniversary trip sealed it. A cozy cabin in the mountains, just us three. No phones, no secrets. Just campfires, Noah stories, and Lauren's hand in mine. We weren't fixed, but we were healing. The twist wasn't the kiss or the surprise. It was us, losing sight of each other until we almost lost it all. Lesson? Trust your gut, but don't let fear silence you. Speak up, even when it hurts, because secrets break what love builds. Thanks for sticking with this wild ride. Drop a comment. Could you forgive a mistake like Lauren's? Hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Reddit confessions. Next time, a betrayal that'll leave you speechless.